What is up YouTube, it's Lokiga and welcome back to another episode of Civilization 6. Alright guys, I have three plans for this episode. First plan is that we explore the map and find the last 2 or 3 players. I think I'm on the standard map, so there should be more players, definitely. Alright, the next plan is that we get this archaeologist army that actually I should be building. Like I just have the things that I need to get them. I just didn't. I never actually started building them for some reason, which is my mistake, of course. But the one I can fix pretty quickly, I would say. But yeah, so this is big plan of this episode to get the archaeological museums filled up and preferably themed. And our last plan for this episode would probably be getting the seaside resorts and placing them as much as we can. Alright, now that I said the main plan of this episode, I also think I will do this episode a little bit differently. There will be more important stuff in this episode, I would say, and less of me talking without uh, without good use, I guess. And yeah, might as well take the curator. Although I never were connoisseur, but it doesn't actually matter at this point. It would be like 20 science plus 15% if it was in capital. Actually, a little bit more. I guess it's a big chunk of science. Hmm. I guess I will need another governor. But I also want to start settling late game cities that are optimized for some extra tourism grab. And for that, I guess I should maybe buy galleys and start exploring. Although, can I even buy galleys? Because I already have caravels. Right, I might actually just build them up, which would be fair enough. This shipyard is gonna be pretty strong. Once I get this fish even stronger, so I'll just buy it out. Can I also buy a builder here? Do I have a builder to spare? Well, I need like two build chargers or something like that. Um, ooh, maybe you have two build charges. This city is gonna build its own builder. I think this city wants to get Carvel, so I'll just send you this builder. This is our great work of sculpture. Right, for you, I know that I want to send you to this art museum. And I think I should place it and then send you as well. Yeah, probably. We did recruit Dmitry Kantemir, and he produces music basically. Luckily, we have the Voitzinger, so we should be able to place them in our relic spots, basically monument spots, for some reason. Like you can see, I can place them in cities. So for now, that's good enough. Yeah, that's good enough. Another great work of music. And like we can see, this can contain a great work slot. Holds any type, so I should probably build it. It's pretty late enough to go for it, but it's still worth it actually. I have very little trade routes, and honestly, maybe this city will get me some trade routes afterwards. And last great work of music, at least for now. Magnus is finally established in the city of Helsingborg, so we can start chopping down rainforest, specifically first, so we can place another district once this is population 4. Now that it's population 4, we can place a district, and Theater Square honestly seems like a best thing to go for. So I'll chop these woods, I will place... Why is the UA bugged? Right, I guess it's fixed now. And yeah, placing that theater square. Actually, we can finish it in the same turn. No, that's pretty nuts. That's pretty nuts. But this city... Wait, is it? Is it... Yeah, I was gonna say, is it really not gonna continue growing? This city should somehow find more housing, but I think that's mostly up to me to place the neighborhoods and maybe chop out neighborhoods next. I'm not gonna wanting the district on this coastline, that's for sure. Although this is actually not in the reach. But yeah, I guess I'll put it maybe here even, but that's a pretty good campus. And I just actually remember that I cannot place the seaside resorts on the Tanger tiles. So I have like few tiles where I could place the good seaside resorts, but it's not very much. Like here it's 1, 2, 3 tiles. Is this even the... Yeah, this is actually not even good appeal. Yeah, so I will have to probably settle this island if I can and find better appeal or at least better temperature on the coastline in this island. And for that I am sending this apostol with a promotion of... where is it? Hidden conversion. Yes, barbarians are hidden indeed. Right, this is actually pretty good luck. I used the Mawa or Maui and she gave me the silver. Wait, is it actually a girl or a god? Ah, it's a guy. Alright, I think yeah, Beowulf died, so I got the Epic of Beowulf. Also wait, is my game lagging? It's not. I have to first click this. Also, we managed to pass this Nobel Prize in literature, so we will probably win. I mean, we are producing insane amount of writers, artists, and musicians, so most likely we just win. Yeah, his life expired. That's kind of mean way to put it, but it's basically what happened. And we're gonna trade for gold, I think. So let me see if that's the best. Yeah, it's best. Yeah, gold. Gold is pretty important, but we could also like, well, not could. We should also trade with different civilizations, so we get the pressure from. So we get tourism pressure towards other civilization from trade routes, which is basically a pretty important thing in any tourism victory. And we should now get free gold. Actually, it's not free. Yeah, maybe I should have waited for a few turns, but whatever. I will use this guy ability twice to get 100 gold. It's the best thing I can do with him for now. And I like, what can I get from the volcanic soil? I guess I will test it. And let's send you to get me an army. Alrighty, I guess we cannot use this hero on the volcanic soil, which is probably fair enough. So do I just use him here? I don't think I have any good spots to use him. Well, actually, I could use him in Angorvat and make this harbor a little bit better by placing another sea resource there. So sure, I will do that. And let's get 100 gold. Right, this is the official first mission that our spy is gonna take, and he has 84% chance. Well, fingers crossed. Alright, I killed my apostol to another apostol and I get a free relic from it. Now that's a pretty win-win situation, oh my god. Yeah, this relic tourism is gonna be insane, so I should really go for Crystal and the door next. And I do plan to go for it, so let's actually write in the Crystal and the door to see if I have competition. I have no competition that I know of, so fingers crossed. Alright, I decided to buy these stupas for the amenity basically, and they also give like 6 fate, so they basically pay themselves off pretty quickly if I just get them. Yeah, sure, I'll spend money for no reason to upgrade my holy site district, but yeah, I do want amenities, so I figured this is a good way. I mean, we'll get value from. Oh my, I really don't want to buy so many shrines. I should build them really. My gold could be spent better. So this is it for now. Yeah, this is it for now. Alright. Oh, actually, I was on the wrong screen. Should be it for now. Yeah, alright. 24 population extern, that's pretty insane. Our first artifact is our own artifact, Javerman the 7th. So, alright. Alright, now I pray this works. I don't know why this warrior didn't attack my scout last turn. So I decided to move this apostle. And I hope they don't attack me this turn either. Fingers crossed. Our second artifact is from barbarians. Actually, let me view it. Wait, actually, it's not the same museum, so never mind. Now, they did kill my my scout, but my apostle is still alive, so that's pretty good. And we should be able to move here and use the ability. Now we have an army. Barbarian strong army. And this apostle is exploring for me, but mostly he's also searching ways to die. Because I do want the relic. Same as this apostle, actually. I'm using this apostle for the same purpose.
At every turn, the scenery changes.
Alright, I converted another warrior and swordsman and got to find this wonder. And honestly, this land is probably settleable, and this actually looks like a coast. So I'm very close to start building the settlers again from my capital. But there is so much things that my capital can still build, like entertainment district for some reason, that I'm hesitant to stop, especially with this workshop. 6 culture just for 3 turns build. Like, why would I not build it? But yeah, interesting. And this coastal city at population 9 has 55 production. It has a very strong industrial zone, and it also has a very strong harbor. And that harbor also has a shipyard, so it has a very big production. Wait. Also, I don't have to actually improve the resources. I actually thought I have to improve it for it to update. So I'm getting 5 adjacency from the fishing tiles. 4. And 2 from the city center. So it's 6. So yeah, I don't have to improve this fish. That's something to consider. But obviously I might as well. Although silver, I might actually just go and improve the silver. Yeah, I prefer the silver. And maybe buying the stupas was mistake because they're very cheap to build. But I also want the coal power plant and factory, so a lot of things to build. Right, city of Helsingborg. This is one of many shops I've done for this city, and it's starting to shape up. It has a harbor. Harbor is a trade route, obviously, and it has a lighthouse, of course. So it has also a theater square, and now it has a entertainment district. And this theater square, like this configuration of theater squares and entertainment district is gonna make this +5, or is it? I think it's gonna be +4. So that's pretty insane. No, it's actually gonna be +5. I guess we'll find out once this entertainment district is finished. So yeah, it's been a long journey for this city, but it's finally starting to shape out. Shape out. And also the archaeologists are gonna clean these tiles, and they can be probably just mines. Well, maybe forest for this seaside resort, but yeah. And now we improve this city as well with another sea resource, so this harbor is bad, and it's actually a unique luxury. I actually got pretty lucky with this legend or a hero in last two charges, because for this city I just got the sea resources, but for last two charges I got silver and I got pearls. Cool. Our third artifact is from Cyrus, Armor of Mulan. Wait, it's actually a heroic relic. Really? Uh, Holy shit. It provides a lot more tourism than an actual thing. Wait, no. This is in the old god Obelix. So when you excavate the heroic relics, they go in the Obelix and not in the museums? I guess that makes some sense, but I don't know. Right, just a quick trade deal with Saladin. I'm gonna sell him 7 of luxuries that I have a duplicate of. He's gonna give me cocoa, he's gonna give me coffee, and I'm also gonna get 69 gold per turn. And that's a nice number, some would say. It's a Reddit joke. Well, alright, deal has been made. Ooh, this is interesting. I didn't know the free cities can give the artifact, but yeah, I think this is our fourth artifact. And this is earrings, alright. Alright, we are on the cups of starting a crystal in the door. I just want to finish a workshop. And I might buy the coal power plant for the extra production and factory. Because even though the city has insane production, it doesn't have time to build all the districts. I still have to build the entertainment district that I placed recently near two of the. Actually, it's one theater square. This is a government plaza, I think. No, it's actually a theater square. So you get the picture. I mean, I will go for a workshop because it does provide some production, but I do need to. Hmm. How do I boost this? It's not fast enough, in my opinion. This city can probably go for a builder because I can improve this style. What else can I improve? I can tell you to prioritize production, although it doesn't change much. Hmm. Wait. Oh, it will change when I finish the workshop. Then I will be able to also work these industrial zone tiles. So that's something to consider when you go for a workshop. That you actually have to, when you go for industrial zone, you actually have to have the workshop to be able to work the district with citizens. Right, this is gonna be the last the last charge of this apostol, and we're getting a few more swordsmen, which is pretty cool. And now I will have to explore this island and secure it for my settlements, which is pretty easy with this army. This is our sixth artifact, and it's actually Sword of Beowulf, and it's not artifact, but it's a heroic relic. So that's pretty good as well. Holy shit, so much tourism. This might be a quick victory, honestly. Let me see. Well, it would be if there weren't Pericles, but there is Pericles, and now it's gonna take a while because they are pumping insane amount of culture. Alright, so these theater squares are indeed 5 culture and not 4 culture. So they provide +2, but they also count as a district, providing 0.5. So every entertainment is basically 2.5 culture for your theater square. So that's pretty strong. Another great writer to add to my collection. Right, I'm gonna just place you here, I guess. And a food triangle for this city, so it has a little bit more housing because it's kind of struggling in the housing department. I will also go for a neighborhood actually. Now, where do I place the neighborhood? I can pretty much place it on this coastline because it's hills, but I will place it here because this could be woods for the seaside resort. Well, officially, I think this is the 7th artifact, and this is from Sweden or Christina, and we are still trying to find more artifact. And Christina does have few. She will hate me anyway, so I will steal her artifacts eventually. But for now, I'm prioritizing those that isn't necessarily a steal. And also still cleaning this island. Apparently there's a lot of barbarians running on this island for some reason. Ooh, it actually might be empty island otherwise. Interesting. Right, we are starting the Cristo Redentor officially now, and it's 19 turns. We have more land we have discovered, but still no sign of any AI building it, so I'm hopeful. Holy shit, this city has a insane industrial zone. So we'll kill this farm in the favor of production because this city could use more production. Yeah, holy shit indeed. Alright, civic wise, it's time to go for democracy and then environmentalism and social media because of this policy. But that's in the future. Also, ski resort is gonna be nice. Holy shit, this is also nice. Yeah, we'll be amenity wise, we'll be very happy in the late game, I think. Maybe I also, well, maybe actually I pick the bullshit hitter and then go for democracy because it's only 2 turns and it's also 2 envoys for some reason. And I might try to get the wonder. Yeah, I might try. Alright, alright, I guess we are taking the Jerusalem for ourselves. Now we are suzerain of them. I should be also moving these this diplomatic league out and putting something better. Merchant Confederation is pretty good. Whistle banking is pretty good. My high could be good. I do have 2 active spies, so it's basically it's pretty strong. Actually, yeah, maybe we have Machiavellianism is the strongest out of these green policy cards. Of course, it depends kind of on what your spy is doing, how much gold he is stealing. So, and otherwise, I think I'm happy with my current government. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. What's my unit expense? Units, 27 gold. I do have those new swordsmen. I don't think they're free, so that's something to consider when you are converting the hidrants. Alright, a lot of things happened in this in this turn. First, our spy has leveled up. Other spy, if this spy is in home territory, all your spies operate at +1 level. Honestly, I will take the quartermaster, but I'm not sure if I will use him as that. It depends what his next promotions are. Also, we got a great artist, which is insane. I mean, actually, it's predictable that we are getting the great artist, but it's pretty good, is what I'm trying to say. And this is the last thing. We are getting another relic, and it's a Holy Lens, and those relics are insane to say the least. Where's the whole? Ah, it's here. 24 tourism from my apostle dying. Yes, sir, I take those. And lastly, I found another barbarian encampment. There was one here, and now there is one here. But also important, I found another apostle that I can try to die on. Now I have this good city with, I think it has my holy site building. It should have it. Yeah, it has Prasad. So now we can buy the naturalist. Oh, we can buy the naturalist as well. But we can buy missionaries, and the missionaries will have martyr promotion. But the only problem is they cannot initiate. They cannot attack. They can only defend. So if AI is not interested in killing my units, they are gonna be useless. But they should be interested. Oh, yeah, I will send them actually down here to the Coupe Apostles. And how is the victory screen in religion going on? Pericles is actually winning pretty hard. But as long as I hold my cities, I should be fine. And I have to hold majority of my cities. But worthy of notion is that I have extra religious pressure from my religion and also extra religious pressure from my holy sites. Yeah, so Jerusalem is all about the pressure, and they should help me pretty good. Ooh, I didn't even notice that we had a cultural city-state here. That's gonna be our next target, but I don't know if we can make a submarine. We are not that technologically advanced. But yeah, that's it for now. So I pause and be right back. Right, our eighth excavation, and we got another heroic relic. But this is the first one that's in the territory of another player. So hopefully they don't get mad at us. Hopefully. Yeah. But I'm not worried actually. You cannot lay claim to history. I will dig where I please. Why am I not worried? Because I can now make him my friend, my ally. And what that makes me is safe from his grievances. And I'll go religious one just so I don't have go to war with Christina and Saladin by going for military alliance. And now we take more of this, which is pretty insane. And I'm repairing this volcano eruption. It's unfortunate that it happened, but it does happen. So there's the wisdom. Yeah, that's all the wisdom I have. And our artifact, is this the ninth? I think it is the ninth officially. Is from the home? Ah, it's created by Cyrus and it's a longsword. Alright. Alright, so for the sake of making friends with the cultural city-state, I plugged in the first envoy is doubled. So now we are at 3 envoys by only investing 2, and that should increase my culture if it didn't already. Let me see. Is it gonna update? So it probably updated before I even looked. Great. So this is our first natural park. Uh, well, national park. And we can still improve it even after finishing it. And I think it boosted radio, which is pretty good. Actually, it wasn't intentional, but you know, I will take it. Why not? So now I need the builder to put some forest to improve this overall tourism here. But let me see the thingy. It's worth 14 tourism right now. We'll see how much it will be worth later. Well, I think I can calculate it. For every forest I place in the thingy, it will be worth extra 3. And then another 2 and 1. So 9 extra. I think I can improve it by 9. Maybe even by... No, this is too far away from me. So yeah, it's pretty good. And Crystal and the door, actually let's check on it right away. Alright, we are still the only person working, so that's good enough, I hope. So technologically, the next thing we need is the computers. It's gonna provide us flood barriers, drones, but most importantly, the terrorism. And actually an additional spy, which I didn't know, but 25% tourism across your empire by having computers. Information age is huge for tourism, obviously. And what did the spy thingy tell me to do? I have no idea. Ooh, there's aluminum. Ooh, that's a lot of marsh here as well. Yeah, we are working still to kill this barbarian creature. And this is officially our second national park in the city of Nagara Jayasri. And now I can see what my spy wants me to do. So I can choose a mission, right? That's the quartermaster spy. I think I will still go for 300 gold if I can, to promote him again. Ooh, wait, why am I winning? I don't want to win. Maybe I'll let him to attack me, but he's not gonna attack me if he's losing. Alright, I'll just attack. And that's gonna be good enough. But this mine is important because it should speed up my wonder. It didn't. So I guess I lied, but I can also put 2 forest and lumber mills on these 2 tiles. Hopefully that speeds it up. If not, I will be sad, but it should be fine, I think. We should have good enough of a chance. Right, right, I forgot. This is actually huge. Christina doesn't denounce me every turn anymore, so I can actually become friends with her. And she's actually asking me for luxury and paying pretty good price. I'm not sure if I want to give her a niter. That's a little bit of... she wants niter. Whatever, I will take her marble. I do have marble, never mind. I'll just take the open borders for now. But it's important, the open borders, it gives you tourism pressure towards your enemies. So you should always go for it. Alright, this is our 10th artifact, and we're gonna take the Sweden artifact, I think. Right, I'm having a little bit of a luxury trade deal with Pericles. He's my pretty important enemy, but should I sell him my amenities? That's true, I maybe shouldn't sell him my amenities. Why am I selling him double sugar? Hmm. Wait, he really likes my aluminum and he's willing to offer so much for it. Alright, I take it. Right, a little bit of a trade deal with Indonesia. I think Indonesian capital has been conquered by Pericles, which is a little bit scary. And there are my missionaries dying, which is perfectly a perfect plan of mine. Seems to be working, so let's get a few more of them. Just have to check out if I have a right building in my city that I'm buying it from. We got a great engineer and he's gonna have double charges, but yeah, I cannot attack, he only can attack me. So I'll just stay in place and yeah, take the beating. But yeah, we're gonna gain sources. This is 63% is not good enough of a chance. And I'm making this national park for the city of Lingapura. And I like the idea of it, so I will do it. Still repairing the volcanic damage that that I've been handed, and now actually I'm getting the crystal in the door for sure, so that's pretty good. Relics. Tourism output from relics and holy cities is not diminished by other civilizations who research the Enlightenment civic. 100% extra tourism from seaside resorts across your civilization must be built on hills. Absolutely key wonder for this game, I would say. And ooh, apparently we are already at broadcast centers, but I would like Hermitage, honestly. And I do have now the guide that can boost it. So sure, I will build it in this city, whatever. Is it at least? No, it's not next to the, but it doesn't really matter. I also want to build chargers for this city. I guess my Kompong Svoi will build it next. Yeah, it's gonna be the next task. And I will take the suzerainty of Jerusalem because I wanted pressure, religious pressure that I am producing from my cities to other cities, because it's gonna keep my religion in line, and probably actually gonna take over the continent. Yeah, I could also take some extra gold by building an apostol in the cities that have it. Right, this is the right city, yeah. And I could speed this up and get like 100 gold here, so I will do it. Uh, this should be my 11th artifact, and I will take the Coupe one. This is a fresco. Let's see now great works of is it archaeological museums. Now we are checking some of those. I don't think I finished. Yeah, I don't have one archaeological museum finished because of those heroic tales. Is it? Right, we got a relic from our first missionary dying, which is kinda embarrassing to say, playing this civilization and all, but like my missionaries should be dying faster. But yeah, it's happening now, so it's good enough. And I'm also buying naturalists here ideally to make that thing that I wanted, the national park. I could also place a national park here. I think I have the appeal. If I move the mines and put some forest, maybe not. It's a lot of production. I will have to hand over for no reason. Yeah. Ooh, this island is interesting. Not really. This island is gonna be should have a decent national park if I can settle it. I still don't know where exactly I will settle it, but I shall settle this island for sure. I just have to finish the Crystal Inventor and let the Magnus be established. Right, I think he's the last civilization that I have to meet, so Gilgamesh, this is good. I just unlocked the achievement, what could possibly go wrong? Interesting, I have no idea what is it for, so I'm not sure why I'm saying it. But it's a declare friendship time. I will also declare it Pericles again. Uh, for Christina and for the Indonesia, as long as I have open borders, I will be happy. But I'm also putting my missionaries here on display for some reason. I'm sure she's very confused about it, but you know what's the reason? I have to make sure that all the tiles are owned by this city. Should be it. Now I just need to remove this horse tile, and this is a national park. And I think I'm doing the national park here as well, so let's buy a naturalist. I can, oh, this is aluminum, but I can put a national park like here. I will just need to put some forest here, move the mine, put the forest, move the rainforest, and it should be a national park. I don't think I need to aluminum. This should be our 12th artifact, and I'm gonna take honestly barbarian one because I have some artifacts that I will take from Christina anyway. I will try to make friendship with Christina first. Since she didn't actually denounce me, I think I will try to make friends by sending her, I don't know, a free luxury. Although I will try to also take her raw gold. Ideally, yeah. She pays a lot for the Diplo, that's why I'm not giving her Diplo. I will give her something that she doesn't want. Like, how much would she pay for the tea? Very little. Alright. Now, she does have favorable trade deals, so maybe she likes me enough. Next turn, we will see. Alright, my 13th. Number 13. So I'll take the Christina artifact or Sweden artifact. Another relic from my missionary dying. I'm very happy about it. Let's actually see the let's view it. It's this one, I think, and it's worth 24 tourism. That's pretty good. Crystal and the Tor in 2 turns, and also this wonder is kinda expensive, but we should get it like in 5 turns. I'll just wait for a little bit so I don't get burned by using his charges. Although maybe I can just wait and use him only if necessary, but I still don't have the knowledge on everyone, so I'm kinda scared. Right, 300 gold for me from converting my own city. And yeah, I'm just displaying my missionaries here. I might as well display my apostle as well, he's pretty low. And I'm grabbing these artifacts that are in the fog of war for some reason. Oh, Christina. Alright, I made a scene. I actually forgot to start placing seaside resorts, but this is our first one. And yeah, next turn we get another 100 gold. This is our first artifact on this island. At least I think. And this is the Guitargian one, so that's excellent. I think we have a themed archaeological museum because I think something got boosted because I could be wrong. Like apparently I'm wrong because I'm not seeing it. Hmm. A good thing that we can make is kind of buy the. Yeah, apparently they don't have any great works of art because could buy Pericles' great works of art if he had any, but he doesn't. So I guess it's a lost cause. A lost cause for now, at least. And yeah, I'm just displaying my missionary still, hoping for progress. Alright, I can suicide. That's excellent. Yeah, just insane.
For one thought, everything is in God's hands.
Alright, we got the Crystal and the Thor. And we also got the relic. And a successful mission on the spy, that's pretty good. But yeah, my missionaries are dying and providing me good stuff. And we also earned a great writer, which is pretty good as well. Now let me buy more of those missionaries because this is the freest tourism I ever... just the freest tourism I can get with my fate, if they die at least. Oh, I'm also building Mont Saint Michel, which will give all of my apostles martyr promotion anyway. I think I went for it because it provides also some slots for relics. I actually didn't notice the ability that it also gives. So that's terrific. So next turn, I guess, it will be 100. Yeah, next turn. Alright. Actually thought it would be this turn. But yeah, we have to start placing appeal on the tiles so we can get the seaside resorts. And I'll have to replace these. Actually, I can just chop it out. But I also don't need the mine, and I have enough of amber. Now let me see if I can improve this appeal enough, and indeed I can. So this is our third national park. I might keep this mine here. Yeah, I think I'll keep it. It's time to start. It's time to work on this national park. I'll just put you on the side. Right. I think I'll bring this builder for the national park as well. There's just too much to do there. These archaeologists could go somewhere. Have no idea where anymore. Oh, this island has a lot of them, but it also has barbarian problem. So yeah, it's gonna be some effort that I have to make there. Alright, our capital could now start producing settlers. And also I could be buying settlers, but I think my gold is better spent buying other things. I actually forgot to buy the coal power plant, so I'll buy it now. And I'll also buy the broadcast center, so I get the musicians faster because I'm building Hermitage and I'm also building the Bolshoi Theater, so I need the musicians, I guess.
Soul and body, God and man, are all one at Mont Saint Michel. And the business of all is to fight, each in his own way, but to stand guard for each other.
Right, the Mont Saint Michel. It's a free thing that we got. Alright, I should buy the great people. When I say great people, I mean great heroes. Because I can, if they die, they just provide me relics. No, actually, I think they only the first time they die. So if I don't need their ability, it's better just to keep them safe, so to say. But I'm still working on this area. I might as well lumber mill this, it's still good appeal. I'm kinda doing the work here, yep. All the good stuff. I need this city to actually own the tiles, and it does own them. Interesting. I will dework this tile, I don't need it to specifically work those tiles anymore. Sure, fate is fine at this point in the game. Um, well, it took a while, but I think this is our second seaside resort. And can you kill me? Oh, army of missionaries over here as well. They're all on one charge because I use them on year one, so at least I make them use their charges. I think that I should have made it before also, but it's whatever actually. I have enough pressure anyway. Right, I think this is the excavation number 13 maybe. I don't think it's 14. I think I will take the another Guitarsian one. That would be good enough. And yeah, this Bomri can keep on working the good stuff on this island. Definitely. Right, I think this is the officially the fourth national park number 4. Yeah, this is officially national park number 4. I think. I don't think it's the fifth one. So this is pretty cool as well. However, actually, let me see the list of reports for our amenities. It should be interesting, I think. If I can find it. Yeah, I can find it. Happy, static, happy. Right. A little more amenities and every city is gonna be static at this point. But I don't think I will be able to find any more amenities. I could be wrong, I guess. Maybe Christina, actually. I never made a trade deal with her, but she doesn't have any. Maui doesn't have any... You have tobacco. I will take a tobacco. I think I already sold you ember. Right, I'll pay you some gold per turn just to be... Just in case I don't have tobacco, even though I think I have tobacco. Dyes, oranges, I will buy another pair, even though I think I might have it already. I will check if I got any more static cities after this trade deal that I'm making. Just to be sure. Right. So yeah, I actually have two more static cities, I think. Then it was worth it. Alright, I have this apostle encased in my missionaries, so he now has to kill or just stay in place, I guess. Also, I think, yeah, we got like hmm. Oh, I should get the old god obelisk first. This is artifact number 14, I would say officially, maybe 15, but I will just say 14. And let's take the barbarian one. And we are right. We are getting the democracy this turn. I did almost forget. We also got computers on the same turn, so our tourism is now skyrocketing at 687, 687. Let me see, what can I put? New Deal is pretty strong. Public transport. I did start a lot of those neighborhoods, but I don't think I need it. My production is pretty good. I would rather put liberalism because it's a lot of amenities. But even that, I maybe Grand Opera to get more culture, to get to the late game culture thing is faster. Like all of these things could be worth it in some way or other. But I think I should. Hmm. Right, public works I need because I'm in the need of a lot of builders at this point in the game. 5-year plan is a lot of production from industrial zones. Grand op. I kind of want to put the symphony because I am building a lot of broadcast centers. So maybe I move the skyscrapers because only 2 cities are using the skyscrapers, and I do want more music in my civilization. And in these green slots, I guess I can play something else as well. Yeah, honestly, I will just go for gold at this point. Let's see. It gave me like 50 gold. Right, probably less now that I see it. Around 35. Right, so this was probably the last technology that we need. Now we can go for like an Eiffel Tower, and maybe we get the wonder, maybe we don't, but it's gonna be something that we try. And also I do have a little bit more seaside resorts now. I have 4 of them officially, so that's something I wanted to say. Right, this is awkward. I don't really want the city, but I could also take it. It has a like decent land actually. I could like fit in easily at least 2 national parks, so I should take it. But it's kind of awkward. But if I refuse, it's gonna be a free city, so I'll just take the city. Right, now this city. First of all, Old Garden Obelix for sure. Now I need a builder in this city because I need to de-improve these diamonds. It's gonna be a good national park, so I should also buy a national park, a naturalist. I need 2 of them, and this city can, I guess, go for a neighborhood. No, it doesn't need a neighborhood. It needs builders, so it will start working on builders as well. Right. Alrighty, I think this is officially number 16, excavation number 16, and it's another heroic relic, which is great. But Wait a minute. Is Simbat actually taken this game? Because it could have totally went for a Simbat. Alright, he's taken, alright. Because I still need a lot of like ocean knowledge, I would say. So Simbat would be pretty good pick at this stage if I could take him, but right, my settlers are trying to make their way, and for now those are the main settlements I'm going. I also send one on the left. I think I'll try to settle this island because this could also be a national park, and maybe even here one and here one. So I can make 3 national parks on this island and maybe a lot of seaside resorts. So there are options. Alright, I think it's time for me to end the episode. So thank you for watching and see you guys next time. Goodbye.